Happy Wednesday words. I'm out here on my porch. It's a little chilly, but I'm going to try to hang in there and be out here and tell myself spring is right around the corner. We have even an 80-degree day forecasted in our weather this week. I want to talk to you today about getting ahead of yourself and present dreams and past nightmares, because I feel like they all kind of merge together. Do you ever find yourself doing something that you thought you had planned for, you had prepared for, and you had thought of every possible thing, but then somehow you got ahead of what you needed to do and you had to backtrack? I find those times particularly frustrating, but most of the time I feel like it's a test for me to check my attitude. Am I going to complain about it? Am I going to be the person who's whining and griping and really muttering under my breath, which I realize I am now doing louder and louder, so it's actually speaking out loud to myself? Those things aren't helpful when I am asked to go to a plan B or a plan C or a plan D, or go back and redo something that I was really not prepared to do. Those are lessons of life to me. They happen to every one of us all the time. We think about, we make plans, but God's plans are bigger than ours. And sometimes what we have to learn when we make plans is to hold on to them loosely. I can look at my present dreams and the things that I am hoping for the future or even for the day, but I can shut them down with my past nightmares. The last time I tried to do this, look what happened. Or, have I not learned my lesson yet? When I did that thing that is similar to what I want to do now, it didn't work. It's a tough road when you're trying to figure out, okay, was that a lesson learned when I have to accept my limitations, or was that a lesson learned where it's time for me to try again? I think when you are trying a new venture, when it's something that you decided to be a beginner at, don't give up too soon. Make sure that you really give it a good try. Some things from the first time that you did it, okay, I tried it and this is not for me. But maybe there's a version of it that is for you, or you could make an adaptation and that would be a right thing for you to do. So I would say, don't let your present dreams be mired by the nightmare of, this is going to be a disaster. I already know that, and I'm not going to do it again. It's an easy thing for me to sit here and say to you, but it's a much harder thing to do. And I would say to you again, when you think you've gotten ahead of yourself, what is your takeaway? What is the lesson that you are supposed to learn from that? Sometimes I spend countless minutes just being angry and mad, and it's not fair. But when I can switch my mindset over to, wait a minute, what am I supposed to learn from this? What is my takeaway from this? What is the thing that I have to face, that I have to overcome, or that I have to accept? And all of those things are difficult, and all of those things take a little bit of being still and getting your mindset around, and then you know where to go. Most of the time I know what I'm supposed to do, and sometimes I choose not to, even though I know it. And then I end up, so to speak, having to pay for that. But I think there's still learning in it. When you get to that point, you can still learn. Talk to you next week.